María, 20 de septiembre de 2017. 2 a.m. Second round of jerking off, wasting cell phone energy. All of a sudden, lights are out, and I only have around 30% of energy in my phone. So fucking stupid. Could have used my imagination and saved it. 6:36 a.m. Fen, levántate. Tu papá dijo que hay que dejar las puertas abiertas. María is already attacking, and Dad is taking all forms of precaution. 7:30 a.m. A few trees have fallen and I try to sleep, but Mom constantly walks inside my room and opens the window curtain to see what's happening. There's a little hole developing in between the backyard trees. Rick comes inside. Rick, ven y mira, Mom says. Ya veo, he replies, with his shirt covering his face because he knows I got a bit of a cold and he doesn't want to get sick. I get up and watch the chaos outside along with them. All of a sudden, the hole gets bigger and bigger, and we make the connection. The hole is actually the roots of one of the trees hanging onto the ground. And suddenly, Mom screams as the tree finally comes down. Her little bosque urbano, as she calls it, is being torn down by a monster called Maria. 8 a.m. Fernando, mira esto, Mom tells Dad. Rick walks down the hallway and I awake from my little nap and walk along with him. Se cayó la palma del Ibet, Dad says, as he, Mom, and Rick look out the window. I eventually see it. This whole thing is surreal. Yesterday's the vecinos tried their best to save their palm trees by tying them up to the house, but not even that could withstand Maria's strong forces. 10:01 a.m. Dad told me the worst would come from 10 to 12 to our area. So far, it seems he was right. The wind seems to have leveled up. Motherfucker's going Super Saiyan 3 on us right now, and not Goku SS3, but like Vegito SS3, if it was possible. I've decided to document all this, to take my mind off things. I don't know if I will publish this, but I can certainly say it has helped me cope with the situation. I've decided to do some painting when it calms down. Probably some reading too. But for now, it's all about being safe and aware of the situation. 10:10 a.m. The worst is definitely happening right now. The wind rumbles like a kaiju and the rain doesn't stop. The metal ceiling al lado de mi cuarto y la caseta del patio sound as if they were going to get blown off, but nothing happens. We're not out of the woods yet. 10:32 a.m. I remember Hurricane Georges, not in its entirety, but I remember a few things. The windows moving, dogs barking, water coming through the windows and into our rooms. A few sticks and trees fell too, but it was nothing like this. Maria is going crazy, and I live in the southwest of the island where nothing big was going to happen. I can't imagine what my brothers and sisters from the east and metro have and are still going through. 10:38 a.m. I tried to look outside, but it is hard. The rain has blurred the vision. However, I can still see the trees moving from side to side and others on the ground after being rock-bottomed by Maria. It is amazing and scary to see Mother Nature's strength when it gets powered up. In the summer, I saw a few documentaries about earthquakes in Alaska. Yesterday, I saw videos about the earthquake in Mexico. Today, I'm feeling nature's forces with my family, and even though our home is safe, I won't be as calm as I usually am until this whole thing stops. 10:43 a.m. In order to scare birds off our premises, Mom made some fake owls out of these big soda bottles, and they currently hang on the terraza alongside my room. Oddly enough, Maria's powers hasn't taken them down. Either those owls are strong as fuck, or Maria is straight up scared of them. 10:46 a.m. I have never witnessed a tornado in my life, but right now I heard some noises that I think are reminiscent of a tornado's winds. When I looked outside, I found out it was only trees moving. 10:55 a.m. Wind is strong, water comes in through the main door, Rick's window, mom and dad's second room's windows. No big inside damage. Once this is all over, there's gonna be a lot of work to be done. I wonder how Michelle and her family are holding up. I can't imagine the damage her house and the road to it has suffered. I just hope it isn't too destructive. I just hope my family and friends are doing well too. 11:06 a.m. Got a massive headache. Only 4 hours of sleep. Can't wait for this to be over. 11:07 a.m. Can't believe I'm bitching about sleeping only 4 hours. Dad slept none, and he's not arguing about anything. He's more focused on our security and safety. 12:37 p.m. We thought the strong winds would stop at around 12 p.m., but Maria continues to attack with very ferocity. The trees on the side of our house looked as if they had been brushed by the world's biggest comb. One of our neighbor's tree was ripped in half. The other half landed on the neighbor's house. Right now, I predict these strong winds will stop at around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, but who knows? They might end at 6. 1:36 p.m. Natural disasters are never a good thing, but they do bring us together, or at least it brings some of us together. During the semester, I hardly get time to connect with my family, but today, in an odd manner, Mom and I have found a way to bond by watching Maria's destruction. 1:43 p.m. Close to 8 hours of this shit, and all we can do is wait and connect with each other. Mom, Dad, and I talk about the work that needs to be done. We speculate on the disaster around other towns, and we compare Maria to George's. Meanwhile, Rick does what he always does, draw. He escapes the storm by doing so, and I escape the storm by doing this, writing and documenting. I do a bit of drawing as well, but not as much as Rick. He is focused. He draws and colors his drawings with Crayola, letting his mind go wild. I've always wondered what goes on in my little bro's head. I guess I'll only know when I see those pictures he creates, or when he straight up tells me. But for now, I'll just let him be and focus on writing and documenting and keeping everybody safe. 1:58 p.m. People can be stupid as fuck y lo hacen todo por pauta. They get out of their homes and stand on their balconies to film a Category 5 hurricane. Then they get angry if they get hurt by the debris. Freaking dumbasses. 3:09 p.m. It seems like Maria is calming down, at least over here. Can't wait for this to be over. At least I've been able to connect with Mom and Dad more. No more major destruction so far, except for a cable that was dragged down from the ceiling. Other than that, all seems fine. Just a lot of work to be done after the storm. 6:09 p.m. Just woke up after an hour-long rest. A mí se me cayeron 4 árboles is the sentence that wakes me up. It is Mom telling la vecina about the damage our backyard suffered. A mí se me cayeron 4 árboles, she yells again. And I stand up, drink my last pill of the day, and write this poem before I take a shower. 6:22 p.m. I ask Dad if the strong winds have stopped. Por ahora, he says, pero hay que esperar que no vengan más. We continue to wait as we listen to the radio, which informs us about the destruction across the rest of the island. 6:48 p.m. As I eat some export sodas and tulip, I think about my friends in the East and Metro and how some of them might have lost their homes. I think a lot about Bobby and Reyes especially, because they're from the East and apparently the side of the island got fucked in a big way. I'm not a religious man, but I pray for them and everybody else as I eat these export sodas and tulip. 6:52 p.m. I finish eating, and as I wash the knife I used, I listen to the radio. No se puede entrar por la avenida Ángel Castro Pérez. Hay palos, postes y semáforos en el piso is the first piece of info I get. But the second piece of info is what scares me. Hay gente robando en negocios. which makes me think the craziest things. People are going crazy. I wonder if they'll start attacking homes. I know it's all about survival, but we cannot give ourselves up to the madness. 7:44 p.m. It's been a while since we last experienced this. The whole family in one room together, connecting. 8:21 p.m. So far so good. Thinking of going to sleep and seeing what tomorrow brings. 8:29 p.m. The dogs are terrified, están en la marquesina tratando de hacer hoyos, most likely so they can go number 2, but one also thinks that they're looking for a place to hide. 8:51 p.m. Mom and Dad are proud. They might have lost some trees, plants, and flowers, but they're happy with what was safe. Now they begin to plan for what's next. Cleaning. We need to make a list and start acting on it.